Hey gang, back in my shack. Yeah, gate guarding. It is Friday. So a lot's gone on this week. Monday morning I got to my shack and about 7 a.m. my sister calls and my dad had a heart attack. So called the boss, said, get somebody over here, I gotta go. And so he was taken to Fort Worth Medical Center in Fort Worth, Texas, which is about 350 miles away from here. So the boss came to cover for me, and I headed that way. So I've been there all week. He had a heart attack, pneumonia, congested heart failure, and AFib. I think those are the four things that they decided. They said they did a bunch of tests anyway. They did the heart, but they don't know it. They have to wait till the lungs to do the heart cath. Anyway, so yeah, I've been there. We were in ICU on the floor, and he's going to be there at least another week, they say. So I came back here so I could work a few more days this week. So I won't have a zero paycheck. I'll have a small paycheck, but not zero. Yeah, so I'm back, and while I was gone, I got some goodies. So I ordered the Cricut maker week before last. It came in Monday, the day I left. So it's been sitting at the RV park manager's house since then. I'm going to show you real quick, and then I'll put this back down. So Cricut maker, and of course I got the pink one. It came with a few things. I bought these at Hobby Lobby yesterday. Got some fabric. Here's the boards, and I got this case off of Amazon. So as you can see, I've got a truck coming. Let me check in. Oh, I got one going out and one coming in. So check those in. Whoa, everything's falling. So 8 minutes. Okay, so that's one out. See, it just takes a minute. Got them out. And then I've got a pickup truck coming in. To BY. Hey! Any drugs, alcohol, or weapons today? Okay, make sure you have your monitor on when you get out of your truck. Okay, your trifecta, right? Okay, have a good day. And that was one coming in. Okay, so nobody's coming right now. And now that I've knocked everything off of my shelf here. So the Cricut came with 2 boards. I bought one. So the pink ones are the fabric boards. So I'm thinking, if I get these where they won't fall again. I'm thinking, I don't know what this pickup truck's doing. So anyway, got a bunch of fabrics at off the clearance rack at Hobby Lobby. And I'm gonna cut out some embellishments for crafty people, like to put on bags, blankets, sweatshirts, t-shirts, stuff like that. Like maybe cut out letters so you could write a name in like the bubble letters with different fabrics. Anyway, that's the thought. And then stick them on Amazon, Etsy, whatever. I don't have an Etsy account. I don't. For some reason, every time I've looked at Etsy, it just didn't seem like a good deal. I don't know. It works for a lot of people apparently, though. So, good for them. Good for them, right? So, haven't heard anything about my dad this morning. Last night yesterday, late yesterday afternoon, he was moved to a room on the heart floor, so he was still on oxygen. So I don't know. I don't know. So I'm back at work. I know I'm back and forth, right? Back and forth. What am I going to talk about? Am I going to talk about my dad or the Cricut maker? No. Or gate guarding? Or whatever. Whatever. So it was nice to sleep in my own bed last night. Man, that was so nice. The first night, Monday night, so my mom and I stayed overnight, and my Aunt Jeannie, my mom's sister, and they have these chairs that the front pulls out and comes up. It pulls out and then comes up, kind of like an ottoman, but it's attached to the chair, and then you can like sit in the chair and put your feet up. So my mom was sleeping in one, and my aunt was sleeping in one, and then I had the lounge chair thing. And I keep watching for trucks. So 2 a.m., my dad hollers something, and my mom starts to get up, and as she's scooting towards the end of the chair to put her to get up, the ottoman out and breaks, like on the inside, and it slices her calf open, and I mean there is blood everywhere. So I get up and my aunt gets up and tends to my dad, and I tend to my mom, and about 10 nurses come in, and they're like trying to stop the blood and wipe up the blood and everything. They wheeled her down. She got 13 stitches. Yeah, that was an eventful evening. So, and at that time, Dad was still pretty bad shape. He couldn't breathe. He couldn't, talk. It's so who knows what he was thinking. And I got another truck coming in. So it was eventful, to say the least. Hey, what's your name?
Here, Dave.
Dave, who you with?
Red Ritter.
Drugs, alcohol, or weapons today? Okay, Steve's the company man on duty, and make sure you have your monitor on before you get out of your truck.
Okay.
You got one, right? Okay. I've got one to loan out if you didn't, that's why. Okay, have a good one. So I have to ask everybody if they have any drugs, alcohol, or weapons. Because we can't bring any of that in to the rig site. And then I have to ask them, where is it? We all have to, if you're on site, you have to wear this H2S monitor. And I got mine on a lanyard, but it has to be worn right here somewhere on your, the upper chest, whatever. So sometimes the salesman, not very often, but every once in a while the salesman will come in and he won't have one of these, so I'll loan him mine as he goes in and comes back out. He has to give it back to me. So that's that. I take a picture of their plate, I type in their license plate number, their name, the company, and then ask them the drugs, alcohol, or weapons, and tell them to have the monitor on before they get out of their truck. And every time I say that, I always do this. Because you have to have it right here. I don't know. Let's just have it every time I say it. Get your monitor on. It's a H2S monitor, which if there's gas in the air or anything like that, then it alarms, and it's pretty loud. And then they have to shut everything down. Everybody gathers at the muster station, and you have to see which way the wind's blowing to see which muster station to go to. And then somebody from the home office or whatever, the safety guy, has to come out, reset has to do the testing or whatever to make sure it's okay, and then reset all the monitors. And then they can go back to work. So I think it's pretty cool. Safety, safety, safety. Yeah, I know nobody's watching right now. I had somebody watching. There was one a while ago, and now there's nobody. But that's okay. I'll talk to myself, because that's what I do on YouTube anyway. I'm just talking to myself. All by my lonesome. Yes. So one morning, let's see, my dad went in Monday. See, I'm going back and forth. Dad went in Monday. So Tuesday, Wednesday morning. It was just him and I in the room. Early, like 5 o'clock in the morning. So it's really early. and he was feeling pretty good. Had the oxygen off, and he wanted to sit up on the side of the bed, so I helped him sit up, which he didn't really need much of my help, but I stood there. He did it pretty much by himself, and he decided he needed a bath. It'd been a while, so the nurse came in, gave him a sponge bath, and they have this, those shower caps. They have those. You put them on, but it's got soap in it, and they squish it around, and it washes the head. He told me about it. I didn't get to see it because he kicked me out of the room while they did the sponge bath. So when I came back in, he was sitting on the side of the bed, and there's this like 19-inch television in the corner of the room. It was too far away for him to see anything. He could listen to it, but he couldn't see anything. So we're sitting there and talking a little bit, and he starts singing an Eagles song. He starts singing, it was standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona. And so I started singing with him. And so we're sitting in there singing, 5 a.m., and the staff is walking by the room, and they just kind of giggle at us. Then he starts in on notifications. I didn't turn it off. Then he starts in on, oh Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. Y'all know that song? Anybody? Man, that's an old one. But we sang that one, and then we did the Don Williams, I Believe in You. He's always loved Don Williams, and the Eagles. Those are his like two entertainers he likes. So anyway, we spent a good hour just sitting there singing songs, and never a whole song, just the parts that we remembered, I guess. So I pulled out my phone, and the little local radio station that he listens to every morning at home, I found their website, and we could listen live. So I turned it on and set it on the table, and we listened to his radio for a while, and he got the weather report and all that, because he heard it on the radio on his station. So that was a good morning, but then a little later that day it went downhill for a while. So yeah, it was a good memory, or quality time, I guess is what you want to say. Quality time with just me and my dad. Yeah, then everybody started showing up, and man, it's an ICU room, and I swear my family is, knuck and futz. There's 20 of them, or us, in the room, and they just keep coming in, and they're calling and saying we're on their way, and all this, and I'm like, it's ICU, everybody can't come. But so people started showing up, so I went out and went for a walk and stuff, come back up a little while later, and there's still a bunch of people. And this heater down here comes on. I think I've told you that before. This heater comes on. I think a truck's coming. So I left Wednesday afternoon. I left and went to my parents' house and spent the night. Did some of their laundry, and took some things home from the hospital room. Did some laundry and got it all set out for him for next time Mom comes home. And Thursday morning I got up early and went to the chiropractor there in Mineral Wells, because it's only $30 and he does such a great job at adjustments. I love the chiropractor. So if you're in Mineral Wells, go to Flaska. He's awesome. I've been doing it for years. I get headaches from my neck if I don't go ever so often, and it's been a while since I've been to a chiropractor. So it's probably been 2 years, and I usually go every 3, 4, or 5 months, and I don't get the headaches. But anyway, good. Chiropractor's good. So it's been 13 minutes. I'm gonna let you go. That's the update. The truck ran good there and back. I still need a tune-up, and hope that they don't find a bunch of stuff wrong in my front end, which I'm afraid they will, but I'm hoping they don't. So hopefully next week I'll take a day off and go do that. And then January in Quartzsite. So far, I'm still going. If I have to leave work again to go see my dad, then if I have to take off any more days this month, then I'm not going to be able to go. So then the money just won't be there. I'll just have to stay here and work and do something else, right? So I'm going to let you go. Y'all have a great day. Love on one another. Be kind, because it's the right thing to do, as Dallas Wayne says all the time. And ciao, babies. Now hit the X.